Authorities giving us new updates on the search for dangerous inmates who escaped from a New Orleans prison and are currently on the run tonight. 10 men whose charges include assault, battery, and murder, escaping from a New Orleans jail on Friday, fleeing through a hole behind a toilet, scaling the jail walls, using blankets to avoid the barbed wire. Now, 3 of the escapees have been found, 7 still on the run tonight. And NewsNation correspondent Mills Hayes is live from New Orleans with the very latest. And Mills, we know that law enforcement just held a news conference in the last half hour, or rather hour and a half or so. What new information do we have tonight?
Hi, Natasha. Well, we heard from Louisiana Governor Jeff Landry, and he says that this may be the largest jailbreak in Louisiana history. And as you said, 7 out of those 10 inmates are still on the run. And even some of those victims of those inmates have had to go into hiding. One family even saying that they weren't contacted by the sheriff's office, the Orleans Parish Sheriff's Office. And in fact, the governor, he was asked today about where Sheriff Susan Hudson was. He said, I don't know, hopefully minding the jail. And this has been a situation where the sheriff's office believes someone actually from within inside help them. That means that the sheriff is investigating her own deputies. Hudson even suggested that the jailbreak was politically motivated as the sheriff's election is this fall. The inmates, some who are facing murder charges, escaped from the Orleans Parish Prison between midnight and 1 a.m. in the morning on Friday, but the public was not notified until 11 in the morning. And a civilian sheriff's employee was supposed to be watching the inmates, but stepped aside to grab food. The governor says the public deserves to know how and what happened, and the responsibility of answering those questions will fall to the Attorney General.
I will be issuing an executive order that instructs the State Inspector General to get an inventory from the sheriff of all pretrial detainees and those awaiting sentences, like Derek Groves, the escapee, who pled guilty to manslaughter in October of last year and was awaiting sentencing. If he would have been sentenced by our court system, he most likely would not have had an opportunity to escape. That's extremely important.
3 Orleans Parish Sheriff deputies have been put on leave without pay until this investigation is over. And police say that in that jail, there were about 1,400 inmates, and that is much higher than the 1,250 that has been allowed by the city council there. And we also know that the corrections department says that they are just like the corrections department across the country. They are understaffed and also underfunded. Natasha?
And Mills, we also understand the FBI has increased the reward it's offering for tips in this case. What can you tell us about that?
Right. Well, Louisiana State Police are the ones that are in charge of this investigation, but they say that it is because of the public's tips that they were able to find those 3 inmates that had escaped. And now the FBI, the ATF, and Crime Stoppers has all increased their rewards. The FBI saying that they will give $10,000 away for each inmate, and ATF saying $5,000 per tip per inmate. Crime Stoppers, they've increased it to just $5,000, but a lot of money on the table here for these rewards. And the law enforcement here just reminding the public that the reason they were able to find those inmates was because of them, and they want to make sure that people are on high alert and making sure that they are on the lookout for them.
All right, Mills Hayes live in New Orleans with that report. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.